Hello and welcome to Creators on a Mission. Today we are going to talk about how to practically strategize your influence, your growth, because this is what was asked by our visitors and viewers last week. Today is Monday. Monday we do Q&A session, and I am answering today only one question. And the reason I am answering one question, by the way, that's the question from Svetlana Rudovska.com, which I'm answering. The reason I'm answering this one only because it's quite substantial and I'm going to be able to cover just this. Also considering that you can see that my voice, I've lost it a bit, so we need to be short today. However, it's going to be a very important session, and I'm going to share how am I planning to grow 1 million subscribers, and I'm going to share with you all the strategy that I have for 3 years, and using this strategy I will explain to you how to strategize. So if you have questions, today we will not have call in, so you can't call in today, but you can write in comments. I see your comments. I might be a little bit slow today in switching windows because I'm trying, to organize the system in a different way for you to see it a little bit more entertaining. And here is the question. We need a system, otherwise we can waste our time thinking we are doing something worthy. This was about the question related to legacy that we were discussing last week, and you can see it over here. I will pin it so somewhere here. By the way, the same place I'm showing to you is it shows that there are 1,000 subscribers closest goal, and we still need to reach it, although we are planning for 1 million. And I just have checked before, and it's 116 subscribers. This week we didn't grow a lot, but it's part of the learning process of the algorithm, so it's fine, we're not worrying. And today I'm going to share with you actually how strategizing helps you not to worry, because you are moving strategically and not based on emotions. All right, so let's go. And so the question that I was asked, sorry about that, let me find it. All right, so the question is that I was asked is, Kate, how you are planning to grow? How you are planning to grow to 1 million subs? One million subscribers. Today we are going to draw a lot. So now, for you to grow to 1 million subscribers, or to have any large goal to attain. For example, you have a goal of influencing a specific area within your lifetime. We have discussed a lot in previous live broadcasts that you have to dream big, and you have to have a large goal that is more bigger than your life. And of course 1 million subscribers is not one life goal, but it's just, for you an illustration how to make a strategy, how to strategize. So you need to have the most farthest goal first, and then you have to break it down to different phases. So let's say if I have of course you need to do research. If I have a goal of 1 million subs, so that's the goal, and you break it down. So the first part is when you are building the system. You are doing this in the first phase. So phase number 1, we will call it phase number 1. it is goal, sorry, give me a second, is building a system. So as I said to you, I'm going to be a little bit slow today because I'm going into a new phase, you know, learning a different way to demonstrate to you, so it takes some time. Okay, so phase one. Phase one, it's building a system and a rhythm, and let us break it down. So system and rhythm. What does it mean? So, for example, for you to build 1 million subscribers on YouTube, of course, you need to do something. So that's about doing. The system is about doing. Doing how, doing what. And of course, we're talking about YouTube. So if we're talking about YouTube, it means that that's about viewers. They need to view something. It means that you need to produce content. So for you to produce content for 1 million subscribers, you have to be really like intentional and working on daily basis. So when you have a large goal, there is no possibility to achieve it if you are working just on weekends. That's not gonna happen. When we're talking about the life goal is a goal of a like sorry. I hope it will work out today. If we're not going to complete today, maybe there will be another part. So the goal of a lifetime is a big goal, and when we say lifetime, it's the whole life. It's not a Saturday goal. It's not a Sunday goal. It's not a Monday goal or just morning's goal. It is a lifetime. So you are focusing on it for a lifetime. And as I said, 1 million subs is not a lifetime goal. This one is just for 3 years for you to see. And I have a table with all the planning that I will share with you by the end of this stream. But I want you to understand first what is system, how do we build the system. So what is system and what is the rhythm? And let's start with the system. System is like, you know, small gears that are connected with each other. So we are talking about creating a content. So let's say this is the small gear. I hope you understand when I say gear. It's like what's sorry, it's not good. But anyways, that's a gear that is connected with the another gear. Like that. So they are spinning, you know, they are connected and they produce some kind of result within the system. Do you understand what is it? Write to me in comment what I'm showing. Is it clear? So you see it's a gear that is connected, and everything, every element, it has to be functional. So we say we are going to produce a daily live stream to have 1 million subscribers. A daily live stream is just one element. Let's say this is a daily live stream, one element. What will be the another element that you need to create 1 million subscribers? Maybe it's going to be, let's say, shorts. This one will be shorts. And then there can be another element. Maybe it's not enough to have short video content. It's not enough to have long. It's not enough to have live streams. Maybe you need to have also long video content. So it's going to be another gear that is going to be connected. Yeah, and this one is long form content, like videos that are not live streams. There is a difference between live stream and a normal video that is just published. You see, the video that is just published has a high retention. It means that it retains viewer from the beginning till the end if the video is created properly. So live stream is more for communication, because there is no point in live stream if you don't have viewers who are viewing this live stream, right? So you see, all those elements are different. What is shorts? Shorts on YouTube, or reels on Facebook, or on Instagram or TikToks. This is a short content that has even higher retention than simple publishing of the video, and it has to have a lot of value inside. So it's not just a short video, it has to have a lot of value inside. So these are just the elements of the system, but system itself, it's not this. This is not a system. The system is when is going to be published. So the system is when is going to be published, frequency. What else? What do you think else is a part of the system? What is the quality? Maybe what is the format? So all this is part of the system. When do I publish shorts? When do I publish the long form content? When do I publish, when do I go live streaming? And of course, for 1 million subscribers, you need to, this system has to be a very rich system. So there should be a high frequency, there should be of a high quality, and different formats. What is the format of shorts, for example? So there can be a short when I just talk in front of the camera, or a short where I illustrate something, or there is a graphic. So all this has to be released on daily basis. There can be some kind of breaks. There should be breaks so that you can maintain the system. And then when we're talking about breaks, we come to the question of the rhythm. So what is rhythm? Let me hide this. Oh, sorry. What is rhythm? Rhythm is how often you can do it with a good quality, with the high quality. So you must understand what is your rhythm. And you must understand that if your rhythm is to release, let's say, 1 short a day, yeah, 1 long form video, 1 live stream, what is going to happen is my goal of 1 million subscribers is not going to be in 3 years. It's going to be in 5 or maybe even 10 years instead. As more content I create, as faster I move. But also I have to maintain a high standard. It has to be a high standard. Yeah. So I need to find the balance. How do I incorporate this in my life? How do I make it in my life possible? How do I do 1 short, 1 long form, 1 live stream a day without burning out? How do I do it without breaking relationship with people around me because I'm burned out? How do I do it consistently? How do I maintain my health? How do I maintain my job if I need to? So you see, all these questions, they are very sorry. They are very important for us to understand. Let me take just a break, a small break, so that I take a breath and read some of your comments. So here are people who joined. So I have Oriyomi Jinat, and I have a real man mentor who joined. Oriomi is writing keywords and planning. When you write keywords, what do you mean keywords? By keywords, that you need to incorporate the keywords into your production? What do you mean? Interesting. And also, I would like to ask you if you are watching, and I currently don't see how many people are watching. I might turn on the phone and have a look to see who is with me. It's always much interesting to have a live stream when I have people watching, but it's not like I depend on it. I'll tell you today, if I have enough time, I'll try to tell you all challenges that you have on the way, and you need to incorporate them also in the system. So challenges also have to be incorporated into the system. You have to account for them. So I'm just finding my stream so I can follow and see what's happening, how many people are watching. Okay, I have 2 people, which is me and Oriomi Jinat. I think so. Which is not bad. At least I have someone to talk to. Thank you, Oriomi, for joining. So Oriomi is saying to attract the right audience, keywords. Yeah, this is important, but it's not like a system, because today we have the AI, and AI perfectly can understand what your video is about, so it can find the keywords that are in the you're also okay. Real Man Mentor is also on the stream, and you know, when we have someone who have already content and products, who is a creator on a mission, I always call out and say, guys, look at this person. If you want to raise your kids with proper values, if you want to ensure that your kids are growing, your boys growing as a real man, you should follow this person, because this person is Matthias Luka Agbu. He's a coach, and he is training a man to become real men and real fathers, and he has 5 boys, 5 kids who are not small already. They are like teenagers, and one already got married. So this is good to learn from him, because he has experience, he knows what he's talking. And one day we will invite also Matthias to talk about what he's doing. And Oriomi is saying, I cite you a real man mentor. Good. So let us continue with this. So you see, a rhythm is for you to understand what you can do at maximum, not on easy mode. The problem with the easy mode is that, yes, you will be able to maintain it, but you might not be able to accomplish it. That's the problem with the easy mode. That is why you need to be smart about your planning. You need to be smart about how you develop this rhythm. So I want to talk about this rhythm a little bit more. When you are having a big goal in front of you, you have different solutions than when you have a smaller goal. I spoke about this last week. So if you want to jump to the moon, then you have to apply different technology and different systems from if you need to jump over the fence. So to jump over the fence, which is 2 meters, you need to train for this. But for you to jump to the moon, you actually need a rocket, you need a system, and you need team around you. So you see, you need to do something extra to be able to achieve your goal faster. Everyone wants to achieve the goal faster, but the problem is that they want to do it with low effort. That's the problem. It's not the problem to desire to achieve something very fast. The problem is to desire to do it with a low effort, which is okay. We want always to do everything with a lower effort, but we need to be realistic and understand where to where to direct our effort, because of course you can, paint I had one friend who was saying that people are not that smart, because if you give them opportunity to paint the wall, they will like put all their energy to put in the to paint the wall, instead of just taking a roll, and making it a big roll and making just few moves to paint it. But for you to take a roll and to paint with few moves, instead of having a what is it called, a brush, yeah, you need to think. And what happens with people is that people are intellectually lazy. It's not about laziness when you are lazy to do something. So usually people, they like to do something and to show that they are busy. And mostly they are busybodies because they are lazy to think. You need to not to be lazy to think. And only then you can achieve with lower effort whatever you want to achieve. But when we're talking with lower effort, it's just lower physical effort, lower less time, less expenses, but what do you invest instead? Thinking. So if you are intellectually lazy, you will work a lot physically. So, or you will spend a lot of time, you will not achieve very fast your goals. So in both cases, you need to invest efforts. But when we talk about smart efforts, is thinking. And very often people, they don't do this. They prefer doing something that is visible, but not thinking. And what we are doing today is thinking. So if you are watching this stream, if you are watching this live or in recording, you are here because you like thinking and you want to achieve your goals faster, but with the effort of thinking, not just doing things. So if you would be doing this shorts, long form content and live with just doing, you will burn out fast. So you cannot multiply it by 3 times. Now, when we think, how can I use less time to produce this short? And how do we do this? Who already knows my program, you know that I teach to produce everything in batch. So if you have a batch production, there is a possibility that you will triple the outcome of the day. So you will not do every day one short. You will release every day 1 or 3 shorts. You will release, but you will do them in batch, smarter. So when we're talking about the rhythm, it means that you need to find the rhythm to batch produce. And we are talking about actually rhythm. It means that, for example, what is rhythm? You see, you can hear that it's repeating the same time with the same frequency, with the same distance between those hits. If you do there is no rhythm. So it's just clapping. It's just, doing whatever. There is no rhythm. Rhythm saves you energy. So it means that if you want to produce shorts on batch, what do you need to do? You need to produce shorts on batch. You need to find in the calendar a specific place. So you have a calendar and you have to have a specific place. So you're not doing it when it comes to your mind. You have Monday, for example, Tuesday, Wednesday, etc. and so on. And you decide that every Monday of the month I am batch producing. shorts. Let's say every second Monday of or every second Tuesday, for example, of the month, I am batch producing long form content, and then every Wednesday, third Wednesday, I'm doing this and that. This is what you need to find as a rhythm. Rhythm is I'm consistently doing every single Monday or every third Monday of the month or every first of the month. I am doing that. And even if the world crumbles, I'm still doing that. And if I didn't manage to do it, I do it next day, but I do not change my rhythm. It's like, you know, when you are playing the music and you made a mistake in the note and you correct, you don't continue doing the same mistake, you correct it, but it's a mistake, but you go back to the same rhythm. You need to work on rhythm for it to be a system. So we said system is when it is frequency, yeah, and it's quality. So you need to understand which quality you want to produce, which format you want to work on. You need to figure out for yourself. Oh my god, I understood that I didn't show it to you what I was drawing. All right, but it was nice. I liked it. So that's what I was showing to you. I'm sorry about this, you didn't see. So shorts production on batch, I was drawing for myself, all right? So shorts production on batch, I said that you need to have Monday, every first of Monday you are producing. So that's the calendar. Tuesday, let's say second Tuesday of month, Wednesday, third Wednesday of the month, you are producing something. So that's the rhythm. This is what I wanted you to show. And I need someone to be helping me in the chat. So if I'm not doing something clearly, like you don't see what I'm showing, please, can you help me and tell me in the chat? I keep an eye on the chat, and sometimes, you know, I'm forgetting some things. Is everything clear so far? If you have questions, write those questions. So a rhythm requires you to find the place for everything that you must do. And we said that what we must do is, is this. What we must do is this. It's a specific number of the content that we need to make 1 million subscribers in 3 years. So that's a phase 1. Do you remember we said it's in phases? Phase 1 is you are creating the system in the rhythm. Now let me go to show you my table so that you understand where we are going. And meanwhile you can write comments. I don't see you writing comments, but I see 3 people. That's very good. And let me find the table to show you. Okay. Oh, you don't see the table? That's now you can see the table, right? Okay. So now you can see the table well. And so you have the phase 1, yeah? Phase 1 is months 1 to 3. Here it is. See it? Yeah? I think it's too small for phones, but if you are watching on, let me make it bigger. Yeah, that's better, I think. So phase 1 is months 1 to 3, and it includes system building. And let me show you what I have, my goals. So you must have a similar table for yourself for any goal that you want to achieve. And you have to be very clear of what you want to achieve. It has to be number, and it has to be in what time you want to achieve this. And we are going to work this month, the rest of the month, learning how to do it. Now, build a system, phase 1, and the rhythm. For me, it includes create content, SOPs. Who knows what is SOPs? Who is working in corporate environment, you should be able to know what is SOPs. So it is standard operation procedures. I usually call them protocols. It's very concrete steps that you have for every task that you want to accomplish. For example, if I want to batch produce shorts, I have an SOP, standard operation procedure for this. I don't invent every time what do I want to do. I know what I want to do from the list, and I'm not thinking every time what do I want to do. I want to save my mental and creative energy, so I do not create a system every time. That's why we say you have to create a system. To create a system, it means you are having written down SOPs. SOPs is standard operation procedures. Let us call them also protocols. I have a book that is going to be released soon that is called I don't know the name yet, but it's about building your personal protocols. And we have Matthias, Real Man Mentor, writing standard operation procedures. Yeah, because Matthias also is familiar with the corporate work. So for you to be able to grow in the future, you need to consider for your growth, future growth, and you have to develop those SOPs for other people as well. So in any case, you will develop them. But it's better you develop them when you are alone. It's better you develop them when you are building it for yourself. So first, you build the system for yourself. And you do not go away from those SOPs. I have an SOP. I'm using a lot. Let me show you. I'm using a lot the Keep, Google Keep. Yeah. And I can show you in this Google Keep how few protocols. Let me just all this you see are the protocols. So I'm not inventing things every time. So, and I developed new also. So I have protocol, for example, how to work on banners for my students. I do banners for their YouTube channels, and you can see, for example, Matthias banners. And I do not invent every time the system. Actually, I had an issue of procrastination because it felt always like a big giant mountain, although I knew it's very fast, like you sit and you do few banners in an hour. But I couldn't approach this job, so I understood that if I couldn't approach, it means there is a complexity to this job, and everything that has more than 3 steps is complex. So although you think you know it, is complex. Video editing is a complex job, so you don't need to keep it in your head. You need to have it written down, and it has to include such a detail as where is the file located. So you need to have a system to where the file is located, how do you open it. Look at my SOP. If you are on the phone, of course, you might not be able to see, but I'll tell you. So I have this a protocol, which is like checkbox. So anytime I click on check, it's gonna disappear from this list. First, I say open Notion, because in Notion I have unpublished videos that are going to be released soon with description. So I need to open Notion. Where is the description of those videos? So if I have done it, I click done. Then I say open services folder and find students folder for work with, and I have the location of the folder. Do you think I don't remember where is the folder? I do remember, but it's going to take additional effort, which is like physical effort, for me to find it. I don't do these efforts. I have it written like for stupid people, like consider yourself stupid, write for yourself. So I have this where is located. It's very clear that it's located in the folder that is written with the large capital letter services, and you can remember, but you don't have to remember. So it's written. When it's done, I just click it. Next one, download the videos and extract the frames to use in banners, because I am extracting frames like to show the host of the video to show on screen. For you to extract frames, you need to open a specific program, and you have to keep it in your mind. Which program, which shortcuts, which buttons. I have written everything. It says if you watch on your PC or TV, open it and see what I'm showing you. Download the videos and extract the frames to use in banners using the program Pod Player, exactly which program I have to use, and then use hotkeys Ctrl+E to open. If you procrastinate on anything, it means that your brain is telling you you have done this complex job many times and you have not done SOP. You haven't done a protocol, so you have to reinvent the wheel every single time you are reinventing the wheel. Your brain has to do a stupid job of every time thinking of these things and figuring out solutions, and that's why your brain doesn't want to do it. And we just had one a minute ago for viewers and I wanted to brag about this. We have to grow to 1,000 viewers per stream, so that's my plan. And this number 4 has disappeared. We really need to grow, because I want to impact at least I don't want to say it, it's already too much about my plans, but I want to say that we will be 1 million subscribers here, and everyone who is joining right now, you are at the beginning witnessing how this channel or our community will grow. And it's not just simple community, it's a community of creators on a mission, people that are changing the world, changing literally the world with creating content, creating solutions and products. So I'm not going to go through every single thing, but you can see that when you click on the checkbox, it disappears and goes into completed items. So what do? Do you rewrite every time? No, you just go and unclick everything for the next time and you are good to go. So that's Google Keep for you. A very good program to work on. All right, so we're done with this one. And we are going to move to our table again. So here is the table. Create SOPs, and which includes recording, editing, and publishing. So I have SOPs for myself for these banners. I have SOPs for editing. I have SOPs for recording. Then next, I have to define show formats and visual identity. So you can see that I have announced that on Thursdays we do the creator hot seat. It means it's a show. It's a show. I don't want to do live stream that is every single day is the same, just a new topic, because it's not going to be, for myself, it's not going to be sustainable. At one point, it's going to be boring. So I entertain myself as well with this and ensure that I will be able to sustain this system. So that's why I have different show formats. And also for you, it's important to understand what kind of formats of your content there will be. You cannot produce always the same formats. You have to look for new formats, and when you find those new formats, you need to start implementing them systematically. So the show that I have is Monday. It's Q&A, so you ask question and I answer it. That's on Mondays. On Tuesday there will be teaching. On Wednesday, I don't remember. I didn't invent the show for Wednesday. Thursday there is a hot seat. Create a hot seat. And on Fridays I have a guest and we discuss a topic that helps us to take the media by storm. So these are the programs. And now I need to develop visual identity for those topics. To develop visual identity is for you to see a banner and understand, oh, that's a Thursday. There is a logo for Thursday. There is a logo for Monday. And I'm here to develop the logo for Monday. Then I have to test daily live routine. What does it mean? I started testing for 2 weeks, and I was doing morning routine. So I was doing live streaming. My time, it was 10 o'clock in the morning. UK, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. Routine was not sustainable for myself because I have 2 streams a day. And I had to prepare for 1 stream, and I am a woman, so I have to make a makeup, hair, things like that, and I set up the lights, and this twice time a day. It was exhausting. So I changed it to evening, put together those streams, and now it's more sustainable. So I am doing it 4 p.m. UK time. That's what it means. Test daily life routine. Monday to Friday, yeah. So that's I came to conclusion that I need to do it 4 p.m. UK time. And why Monday to Friday? Again, this comes from the experience to know that if you are doing it on daily basis, you will eventually hate this task. You will not be able to sustain it. I have done a 60 days live stream, and I know people like Dr. Sandra Delaja who did a 1 year every day live stream, no breaks. And I know Mayova Olaya, she was doing 1 year straight, no breaks. And you know what happens is that for me, I was not satisfied. After 60 days, I just lost a taste for it. So that's why I need recovery time. And my Saturday is a recovery time, and on Sunday I am planning and getting inspiration. So on Monday, like today, I get with the full force, and I am very hyped for to continue. And this energy is important. And then next, so what do I have to do? I have to also set up templates for thumbnails, titles, and descriptions. I don't want to invent titles, thumbnails every time. I need to have some kind of one format, and that's all to be done. To be done when? In first 3 months. Build a system and a rhythm. This is how you do it. You start with small, and then in the next phase you will optimize and scale. So it's invention time, and that's why it's not time for you to think why you don't have views. It's not time for you to think why you don't have subscribers. It's not the time for this. The time here is for you to find your rhythm and build your system with all SOPs, descriptions of what you are supposed to do. And of course, because you have to follow a goal, you need to understand a very concrete goal. So if you don't know your goal starts with the mission. We have discussed all the previous week and the week before how to find your mission. So go into the playlist of mission. There is a podcast which you can listen even on YouTube Music, which means that you don't even need internet to listen to it. You can just play, and the audio will play for you even if you don't have internet. You can listen, and you have to figure out your mission, because based on your mission you will have goals like this. My mission is to change perspective of influencer. What is influencer? Today, influencer is anyone who has an expensive car. How is this person influencer if this person cannot put 2 words together? What I want to do, I want to create influencer, people who can speak, can share ideas. Not only they are able to share ideas, but they are also able to create new values, uproot values, and sow new values, which we are going to talk about tomorrow. Uprooting and sowing. So you can join tomorrow's live stream for this teaching. Now, that's my mission. But out of this mission, I have to define which are the goals. And let's talk on Wednesday about this in more details. How to take the goal, how to carve out the goals out of your mission, because you have to have mission by now. Now, for me to accomplish my mission, I need to accomplish this goal of 1 million subscribers. So it's not a desire to have just a golden button. It is a desire related to specifically what do I need to achieve in life, and it has to be the same for you. So if you are a creator on a mission, I bet you most probably will have the same goal of 1 million subscribers. And my question is, why don't we achieve it together? Why don't we collaborate? Because I had also a stream on Friday saying that we have to build high-performing networks. Imagine we have a network of 1,000 people who have 1 million subscriber channels, and we collaborate. That's how it is supposed to be, and that's why I'm sharing things that usually people are not sharing. So this is what I have for the build the system, rhythm, and so on. Now, another things that you need to understand is that there are, in this first phase, there are more things included. Not only live streams I plan to do, but also 2 courses to be released in these 3 months. It's shorts course and product design course. And then I need to understand what are the resources. By now, resources me. I had an experience of employing people before, but the problem is that I didn't have the SOPs for them. So it turned out that I had a team of, employed a team of 3 people to help me to produce what I needed to produce, and it turned out that I had to teach and control everything, the outcomes, and it was difficult to go back all the time with mistakes and everything. And it's not their fault. It's because I didn't have SOPs. I didn't have protocols. I didn't have listed things that they need to do, and I was developing and building the plane on the fly. So that's why it's just me right now. That's why I do it myself. If you are doing yourself something for a long time and you want to employ something, in this process, when you start employing, you need to pass over your SOPs. If you don't have SOPs, the person will be confused, and the person will waste your money and your time, and your efforts will go to correct this person. So it's good time for you. I know a few people that are going to employ and outsource the work. You need to have a list of very detailed steps how to produce what do you want to produce. And that's why I'm working alone for this time now. And emotional focus is important. You see, so I have the emotional focus for the month 1. Emotional focus, what does it mean? It means that in this month you will have challenges. You need to understand that it's not going to be without challenges. Challenge number 1 is to show up as you planned. So you have planned to release 1 stream a day, to have 1 stream, and to publish 1 course a day, 1 course lesson a day, and all the. So you have to have a discipline for these 3 months to work out the system for you to actually achieve this goal and to be able to do this. So it means that you might feel next week after you start, you might feel that, oh, you cannot do it. It doesn't work. You missed 1 stream, you missed 1 upload. It takes a lot of time to create shorts. It takes this and that. So you understand, oh, it's too difficult. So what do? You give up? No. You start to find solutions on how to do it faster, easier, and you start to apply your mind to make things more effective and achieve your goal. So in 3 months, you have to be able to establish the system. You build a discipline and you accept your imperfection. You accept that it's not going to be smooth from the first week. It's not going to be smooth the second week, the first month, the second month. And if you are not on this task on daily basis, you are just working on weekends, it's going to take you even more time. It's going to take you even more time to accept imperfection and build a discipline. That's what you need to understand. Now, we are out of time. I didn't know it's going to be, I'm going to, go so deep into just one question of building system. I wanted to share everything with you. So, and I'm not able to do it right now. So I'm thinking that maybe we will come back to it another day, specifically to how to build a 1 million subscriber channel. And based on this, I want to share principles with you. So let me just go to, let me go back to the drawing board. And what I want to do in this drawing board, I want to show you the phases that you will be working with. Okay. Okay, we are at the drawing board. Let's make it another color. Let's go here. Do you like this color? Let's go here maybe. This color is better. So let's work on the phases. As we said, the phase 1 is what? Phase 1 is system and rhythm. Yeah, and we have covered this. What we will cover other days? Which other phases? So phase 2. Phase 2 is going to be consistency and optimization. Consistency and optimization. We will talk about this another time. The next one is phase 3, workflow scaling and conversion. That's interesting because many people are interested to know when they are going to be able to earn. Yeah, so it's phase 3, scaling and workflow scaling and conversion. So I will just write scaling and conversion. That is where you start to convert your effort into a narrower group. And you can say it whatever. You can say selling memberships, selling low ticket products or something, or just building a team of people who will be more close to you, not just watching you on YouTube live, but they will be willing to build something with you. So this is phase 3, conversion. This phase is by the end of the first year. And then next phase is phase number 4. Phase number 4 is audience growth and coaching integration, which means that you are going even deeper. So this is growth and integration of more closer relationship, coaching integration. And this is going to be a beginning of the second year. So you might ask, so does it mean that I will start to earn this, conversion, people are interested, by the end of the first year? It's not necessarily. For example, I'm just building this system right now, but I'm selling already high ticket access to my coaching. But that's not scaling. That's just building a minimum viable product. So we must talk about this one day, but I want to understand that if you look at YouTube as business, business starts at 1 year plus. This is where business starts. And these are 4 phases. Let's go and see the phase number 5. So phase number 5 is already a year 3. Phase number 5 is a year 3. And it is global expansion and ecosystem building. If you have any questions and you want me to emphasize something in the next coaching sessions, this is like live coaching. If you want me to emphasize anything, ask me, let me know. So global expansion and ecosystem building, and I'm going to make a different color because I want to talk about this just a minute. So ecosystem building. What's ecosystem building? It is more than just a YouTube. It is social media. It is, for example, I have already planned and I'm working on a magazine, the channel with interviews, the quarterly summit online, every 6 months summit offline. So I'm working on all these things. They are developing as a minimum viable product, but I'm not scaling and launching it like this is a system already. This is an ecosystem that is going to help people who will grow into creator on a mission, right? Because this is what's important. So for creators on a mission, for you to influence and grow beyond, influence beyond your life, what do you need to have? What help do you need to have? You need to have a place where you will be collaborating. So that's summits, yeah, for networking. You will like to collaborate. You will like to show that you ideas are published somewhere, so there will be magazine. You would like to have an exposure to on social media, so there will be interviews, like you on YouTube, interviews, which is not live stream. It is like prepared interviews, the Stephen Bartlett style, for example. What else? What else do you need? You need training materials. So I'm already releasing this here. Materials. What else you will need? You will need to have tutors, someone who will take you by the hand through each task. So you will need tutors. Of course, I'm not going to be a tutor for everyone, so I need to raise tutors. I need to raise whom? Coaches. So this is the place where I will start doing what? Certifying. And this is the year 3. Yeah, do you understand how system is built? I would like you to comment, please, so that I can round up, and we are going to come back to these questions one by one. We have covered today the system building, and I need to know, what is your takeaway today from this, from system building? Who can share? I will read it and show it on screen. Okay, so what What are your takeaways? I don't see so many people writing, although I'm asking. We have 4 people watching. Do you want to write something, please? Okay, I'm happy I've been able to do it through because I have a fever. I got sick. I'm losing my voice. I have to record a course on book writing the next part, and I'm like out of power. But we have to do it. We have to do the stream. We have to record the things, and yeah, that's just part of life. So I don't see anyone writing anything. I will round up the street, but this stream. But next time when you are joining, please be active. I know that some of you can be watching driving. You are driving, or you might be at work. But if you are not, be active, because as you are active, when you are active, you are learning better. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow when we talk about uprooting and sowing. Uprooting and sowing. This is how you take media by storm. You need to be able to challenge status quo and learn to uproot and sow the values, new value systems, new ways of doing things to bring a change. And finally, yeah, I've got one comment. Let me read it. And that's from Real Man Mentor, saying having a system is key, and I learn a lot from what you have shared. The main takeaway for me is varieties in YouTube stream is for me is in the varieties of YouTube stream. This is good for motivation. Okay, thank you so much. I'm happy this stream motivates you. I'm following the principle of improving every stream, so I hope you see that there is an improvement in every stream. Because if we want to have 1 million subscribers and 1,000 people on stream for a topic like this, it's not a football, it's a learning channel, and not many people, they like to learn live. They like to learn in their own time. So it means that it has to be captivating and entertaining. So that's what I'm learning today. I've not been able to look into the camera because my camera location changed for better quality. So I'm still learning also. Every day, every stream. And there is another comment from Oriomi Jinat saying, I'm getting ready for a night shift. Yeah, that's... I thought that many people are also in different places in the world. When you are joining, please, even though you are joining every time, say where you are joining from. Hi, it's Oriomi from UK. Hi, this is Matthias from Texas. Because when people who are new joining, they like to know who are in the chat and who is watching. So thank you so much. Good luck for the shift, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.